myself. I usually leave my wife to handle that department due to me maneuvering and moving around on manly duty, so I really don't get my fingers around checking her that often. But, you also can check out our Supreme Fragrances page as well. We sell organic colognes and perfumes. My brother sells organic soaps from all natural herbs and stuff like that. And I also intend to, with the help of DJ Perspective, bring the shows as, albums on CD so that, instead of you having to go through, say your phone gets cut off and you don't have the money for the bill, you can't go on the speaker, through your web, you'll be able to have the CDs at your discretion, where you can listen to them whenever you want, as long as you take care of them, without no intrusion, so we are intending to work on that to get the lectures, burnt on this, so we're trying to, slowly but surely crawl, and once again, we're not funded by no government, no government help is being used here. We're all, independent from, rejecting and despise, trying to do, the best we can, and from with the knowledge that, Allah God has blessed us with, to share with the people as the scriptures tell you, don't hide the truth while you know it. And so we know the truths that are being hid from you. We're not trying to act like we know everything and this, that. No, we're not saying that. We're just telling you that we know the truths that we bring to the forefront. Not only just by word of mouth, we go investigate. Okay, like we just investigated into what trans means. Okay, so we can let you that is dealing with your mindset. Okay, so you have to understand that, and if you don't understand that, then you won't understand it, and you will stay in the trance, and you will follow their trend, because you won't know exactly what to do to get yourself out of that trend, or wake yourself. I'm sorry, because it said it's a form of hypnosis, ain't that right?
Yes, sir.
So, you need the wisdom to help you see how to get out of the trance, more so than you to stay in the trance. Brothers and sisters, and once again, I dear black women sisters, or Latino, whatever, women, listeners, no matter creed or color, if you genuinely understand that we are also trying to bring the respect level back for y'all to live freely in the spirit again. You have been damaged, and you have been ruined, so is the black man. Okay? I ain't leaving him out. Black man been destroyed. You have been mistreated beyond imagining. Okay, but we've been destroyed. But you come, a little bit before us if you man enough to hold the test to say so. Once you understand their place, if they are a genuine one. Okay, but you have to understand, so that we can guard against, once again, these death angels that's trying to ruin us from ever, receiving, the pursuit of happiness while we live.
Yeah.
So, brother, I know you was speaking on something else about this flag issue.
Oh yeah, man. They, I guess for me, everybody's making a big deal about whether they should or should not remove this Confederate flag. And I say, if you're gonna remove the Confederate flag, you need to move the flag with those 50 stars and those stripes and all that. You need to remove that flag also.
Right.
Because what's the difference? If you're really looking at it like that.
It's the same problem.
The same problems that have been caused, just in a different era.
Right.
So if you want to pretend that this is the problem when we know what the problem is, Mr. Government, Illuminati, and whoever else. We know what the problem is. It's you. You're the problem. It don't have nothing to do with a flag. It don't have nothing to do with nothing else because while you're distracting us with this issue about the flag, we know you're in there passing new rules and laws, new bills, all kind of different types of things that cause situations with the people. So
all types of sanctions and all.
yeah, we know what you're doing. But somebody who's they third eye not on point, they're not gonna see that.
Right.
Because they're going to see, oh, the flag, yeah, that's good. Take it down. Yes, that's what we've been waiting for. Why are you worried about that flag? Because those same people you worrying about, that's just going to make them people get worse. You take that flag down and see what happens. That same situation is going to get worse because they're going to be more upset and you're going to push more of their kind of people toward their organizations. Because now they're gonna be like, oh, the government don't care nothing about I guess you want to say their legacy or heritage as as the South, they don't care nothing about that.
Yeah, that's their sovereignty.
Yeah, so they're not going to they're gonna act up when you do that. So again, that flag is not gonna change the way they feel about you, whether it's up or down, sir or ma'am. It's not gonna change any situation. All it's going to do is make matters even worse because you see what they started with. The gentleman that came out there and killed those people at the church, which he really killed the senator that was he was one of the politicians or whatever that was in that church, a senator. That's who they really were trying to kill.
Right.
Then they did that with a gentleman there, and they were able to take him into custody. They didn't have to kill him or gun him down, so they were able to take him into custody. And
now he went freely.
Right, and now he's somewhere else now, waiting to do something else what they want him to do. But anyway, they took him into custody or whatever, and he said, "Oh, I wanted to start a race war." So then, shortly after this, here comes the thing with the flag pops up, and it's maybe it was something that was out there already, but it just seemed like they, put a brighter light upon it once the gentleman came out and did that. So here we always trying to find something to distract the people. We always have to bring something up. Another situation that you get an understanding of what Allah is trying to do because he actually blowed up those spaceships trying to go X spaceship that was trying to go to a space station. The last 3 times they've tried to go, and they just tried on the 20, I want to say the 25th or whatever, but it's a few days ago, or even more recent. But they actually blowed up or whatever, trying to go into space. So here you have all these different things happening, and this is it's a distraction though, but. It's still all it's all showing you, that I guess I can say it like this: Allah is the best of planners. So if you're really paying attention to things and your third eye is on point, you'll be able to break down everything that's happening, and how it's happening, and why it's happening. When your time is up, it's up. So you can try to cause all the havoc. You can try to cause disruption, and you can try to discourage the people all you want. But, there are some people that aren't afraid of you, and it's a lot of us out here that aren't afraid. Because, the end result is, why would I be afraid of you here when I know no matter what happens to me, I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm going to be in the company of the prophets again, when I'm out of here.
Exactly.
So why would I be afraid of you? Because what can you do? You can take this body right here if you want. That's it.
And that's what you don't understand. And what else you ain't understanding is, once again, you have to understand that if Allah allow it.
Absolutely.
You think people just get killed because people just using the gun. No, Allah is allowing it. And the Quran tells you that no life is taken except by his permission. Okay? And it returns to him. So when you seeing people getting killed, you just thinking because that's, like I said, black smoke. other night. You know, I was using this brother by the name of Black Smoke. I ain't real now. It was just a good example. Everybody know Black Smoke is a man of his word. If you try him, like I said, he's going to stand by his word. Okay?
Right.
So you're not scared of him because of him using the gun. You are scared of him because he is standing by his word. Okay? Brothers and sisters. So this is what's happening. You're scared of them because they killing you and they letting you see they killing you. So they're standing by their words, which case they know is going to promote you into beginning to fear them because they are bringing it into existence. They are being God because he said, let there be this, let there be that. So anytime you put your mindset to do anything and you do it, you have become a little God. But they are little devils with theirs. So we have to switch that, and they're little uncivilized people who promote acts of wickedness. Okay? Brothers and sisters, so, this is a trend. Now, like my brother said, what the hell does that flag? You know what it do. See, it's supposed to struck back a nerve. But what they ain't realizing is they so stupid, brother, that they forgot they took out history. So you're not publicizing black history when your Confederate flags are being flown around and glorious and all that real heavy like that. You ain't showing that no more. So the younger generation be like, so what? You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep doing what we doing. That ain't showing. Who give a fuck? I rep a bandana, nigga, what?
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? What's the damn thing? I'll piss on that flag. Crip this for life, or, vote this for life, or blood for life, or whatever, pact or spect they have going on that they claiming. But what is a gang? A gang is a gang of individuals who come to agreement on certain things that believe in pulling all their resources within that gang to protect what? Their environment. Aren't gang members environmentalists? Hell yeah. You ain't never thought of a gang like that. Take you somewhere. Gang members are environmentalists. Can you walk in a neighborhood, boy, if you repping the wrong flag? If you come in a certain area, hell no. Try it in California or Chicago. You'll be killed outright. Okay? So they're environmentalists. I know that might sound crazy because you're used to the terminology of what you used to hearing of it. But this is why I told you Allah used me to break it down and give you written terminology so you can see it on another level that you might not understood it the way you first heard of it. But you might get it this time. Basically letting you know they are the protectors of the environment. Okay? They don't take crap from nobody that thinks you're going to come in their territory and be going to say it like that. So you can say what? They don't take crap from nobody coming in their territory. Okay? So these ones who are promoting this engineering, they're gangs too. The police is a gang, okay? I told you this the other day. Same clothes, same cars, same weapons, man. Okay. They're gangs. Alright? They started. I'm sorry about that.
Nah, you're doing your thing, man. Go ahead.
But it's just, like I said, man, we try to bring it to you. And so you can understand, man. Because, like I said, it's one thing not there, but I mean, when you know you never, heard it in a perspective like that, man, just go check it out before you